Hey there, it's Big Tony over here at natg, coming at you with a little, well, I was going to say Beacon Rush and War Robots, but today it is test server action. We are going to go out, we're going to play a few matches for you guys, we're going to look at some of the new stuff that's coming into the game. I got a few distinct opinions about them, and of course, let's go ahead and start with, let's go with the super obvious. The new Ultimate Ares. We just had the Ultimate Spectre. A 2 million plus gold debacle of a whale only tournament, or a whale only event, usually one day. It was one day for that. Now we're looking at the Ultimate Ares. Looks cool as all get out, but it's going to be in the same genre. And as you can see here, it has 4 medium weapons. It's not 2 light and 2 medium. This is a beefed up version of the Ares. And I've got the Ultimate Pulsars on here, and it's going to be a really good set of weapons. Pulsars were already great in the game. Ultimate Pulsars, I'm sure, are going to be just absolutely vicious nasty when they hit the live server. And you're going to see a lot of the big whales really go for it. They're going to go after those particular weapons. So they're going to definitely have a market for them, but don't expect, if you're pocket change, free to play, moderate spending, don't expect to get your hands on them. These, I'm sure, are going to be a 10,000 gold per spin thing like we just had in the last event, the one-day event for them. We've also got the new weapons that are coming in. A light, medium, and a heavy version. The Larrabees is the medium. They really don't have the actual picture up there yet. You'll see it in game, but it's basically kind of like the Scorcher and the those blast charge rounds, but this is throwing out grenades. So they do a little more impact, a little more, I believe, a little more splash damage. So go ahead and look at the description here real quick. As you can see, it's a rapid firing medium grenade launcher. They do damage each hit, enemy accumulates towards a blast effect. So it's just like these, it's just like running these Scorchers and these Scalds and whatnot. It's going to be very, very similar to that. And I've watched some videos on it already, and I've played a few warm-up rounds. I tell you, they're going to be a funky weapon when they get out there. We do have the new drone, the Shy. This is a durability. This is a brawler-style build, guys. This is not an attack drone. This is a brawler's drone. You got low durability. Well, you got special abilities. You got a last stand built in, so now you can get last stand and run all your modules. You can see here, you get defense, durability, speed, and then last stand. This is more of a brawler style type drone, so it'll be interesting to see. I kind of like the Kestrel more, but we'll give this a rip when it hits live server. And of course, we've got the big ticket item is we're doing the pilots for the Titans this time around. And I am running the Nessa rigs in this one here. You're talking Nessa's ability, time between explosion, the Rook's shield, replace spectacular ability. Basically, it shortens the time frame for when you get that. You blow your shields up, get it back, so you can heal yourself. This is going to make the Rook really over the top, guys. And I have built it to have huge defense points and physical shield and hit points. I'm making a super tank this time around. And all these skills here, guys, I can't even imagine how much this is going to cost the typical player out on the battlefield. I mean, I look at the price of what it takes to get a regular pilot up to level 70. I can't even imagine what it's going to cost to get yourself a Titan pilot up to level 100. I think it's going to be absolutely crazy. All right, let's go ahead and hop back out here. And of course, we got the brand new bot, the Ophion, which is kind of like a flying snake. It's got an impermeable shield. It's got a lot of bells and whistles. This right here, though, I think is going to be pretty susceptible to in-flight attacks. When it's up in the air, even with an impermeable shield, if you got Shield Breaker, you got the Crisis Reaper, guys. It's going to eat these things for lunch. But for typical games, when you're not running into a lot of the Crisis Reapers, you can play ground, and then you can go up, and you can do a little hammering, drop down. It's going to be a pretty good bot, but I think in the air, it's going to be a sitting duck. Just like you got your Aethers, the big Titans up in the air, you can just pick them off. You can pick off the Seraphs. I think you're going to be able to pick this off too. Unless they change the impermeable shield, that Shield Breaker on the Crisis Reaper doesn't work. But we won't know that until we hit live server. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and hit some gameplay for you guys, and then I will give you, well, I've kind of given you a little bit of my opinion, but we'll do a wrap up at the end. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and drop into it here and hope for a quick match. These test server matches usually load up pretty quick. 3 seconds, yeah, that was quick. All right, let's go out and let's start off with the new Larrabees and the Ophion. I like the look of this. I mean, it really looks cool. They definitely put some time into it. This looks like a hooded cobra, and in this case, it's a flying hooded cobra. But definitely, I'm going to look forward to getting one of these, as far as just to have it in my hangar and just to be able to use it occasionally. But let's go ahead and talk about its actual utility on the battlefield. Now, this is basically the new Seraph, guys. And with these new weapons, I mean, look at this. It just blasts away. It's got built-in weapons that kind of separate from the bot when you take off into the air. So you have basically 4 super light weapons along with your 3 medium weapons. So you're talking some serious firepower here. You can see I just obliterated a couple bots there pretty easily. Now the new drone on here, it gives you a little bit of toughness. You got a nice last stand there, and we're going to be able to run through. I'm running 3 reactors on everything, guys. I am running the immunity, repair, and nuclear amplifier. So I've got all the bells and whistles that way. And I've also got I'm running the unstable conduit, just because I don't have it in live server. Or I do have it, I just don't run it because it's exceedingly expensive. At 60 power cells per blammo to use it. I would just assume not use it. So in test server, I will though. Okay, let's give a little shot down here. This is the ultimate Ares with the ultimate pulsars on here, and you can see it just looks really cool. Look at that pulsing gold skin, or pulsing gold lines on the black skin. Just very, very nasty looking. And of course, when you fire, we'll get another shot on some here. You can see these pulsars in action again. They look really cool when you fire. Let's go ahead and use a special ability here. Give them a little love. I mean, seriously, it looks just flipping awesome. Now, and you can see there, it fires off when it uses its impermeable shield and then its auxiliary weapon fire. You can see it's kind of almost like a frosty type impact, like it's frost rockets or something. Looks really, really cool. Now, I personally, I don't see the super utility in it. This is still, even in its ultimate form here, guys, and having 4 medium weapons, honestly, I can do more with the leech. I can do just as much with the leech as I could with this. I mean, you get the little extra firepower from 4 medium weapons here on test server versus 2 light and 2 medium on live for a regular Ares or an Eldritch Ares, but it's not. I mean, seriously, this thing is going to be very hamstrung. It's going to be picked apart by Reapers because it has basically it has a built-in ability. It has Shield Breaker. So all I have to do is tap the button and you're just going to destroy these things. This again is more of a status symbol. Having one of these is going to be showcasing that, look, I have a gazillion dollars to spend, or whatever your currency is. Or I've saved up 6, 8, 10 million gold and I went through this. It shows you how big of a spender you are. That's basically what it is. So if you see one, well, you know you're dealing with a whale. Or someone's got exceedingly lucky and pixonic somehow gifted it to them. And I haven't heard of anything being gifted on the Spectre, so I don't anticipate this will be gifted to anyone else either. Okay, let's go ahead and drop this in here. Now, this has 1.3 million in hit points. So you can push it up over 2 million with a different set of, I got modules on here. I got 2 of the Onslaught reactors and then the Titan control modules. Oh, boom, just blew him to pieces. Love it. I was looking more for the immunities versus the hit points, because this thing will heal up pretty quick with the shields when I blow them off. So we're taking a little bit of a compromise there, but this has a ton of defense. It's slow as I'll get out, but I just use its ability to get around the field. Now I'm going to blow this up, get my shield back. We are ready to rock and roll. Let's give this guy a little love right here. We're going to hit this guy in air, which is usually its weakest time on the battlefield. And between me and another guy behind him, we are hammering this guy out. This is good. We're going to get this guy off the battlefield. Oh, I didn't get the kill. That's fine. No, there's no I in team, correct? Okay, there we go. And you can see, you can cycle through the shields pretty quick. Oh, here comes, oh, I thought that was, for a second, I thought it was one of my other enemies' rooks. That wasn't one of our team members, but that was a team member rook. Boom, there we go, nice double kill. And we got ourselves a lynx. I have to get him off the battlefield. We're going to go after this guy over there, though. Oh my gosh, yeah, we got to tighten. Let's get him out of the air. Let's get him, let's tear him apart. Got myself of course, I'm using the Paladin pilot, guys. I could be using the roulette for, DOT damage out there, but I like the Paladin for some reason. It just works for me. All right, let's go ahead and move this way. Now, I have put the ultimate pulsars here on the Ophion. And I tell you what, this is a 600-meter monster, guys. It really does a number. But like I said, I think this is going to be, it's going to be a sit and duck. You're going to have to play this pretty tactically. You're not going to be able to just go out there and brute force it. Come on. Come on. Got him. Yes, links off the battlefield. As you can see, it's a little squishy. I mean, look up on the corner up there. I don't have any pilot skills, and it's got 271,000 hit points. That's pretty good. But when you're talking about the magnitude of firepower that's in the game right now, that's really not that much. You're going to get tore apart pretty quick. Let's go ahead and move this way over here. Not when you're looking like, like my Fenrir has, I believe, just a little over 500,000 hit points. So this is not a brawler. This is definitely a tactical assault style bot. You almost want to play it like a hover, but it's got the impermeable shield. Now, bygone era, before the Crisis Reaper dropped, I mean, this would actually be very, very dominant. This would be like, Seraph dominant when it first dropped. But the way the game is right now, it's just not going to be as effective as it could be. But I think this is one of those bots you could have a lot of fun with. And definitely, I'm having a lot of fun with it on test server. I'm just really curious to see what there'll be a specialty pilot for this. I'm going to be really curious to see what it is and what it does. Don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's got built-in shield breaker or something. But you're definitely going to have a specialty pilot that enhances this. It's like with all the new bots that come out now, they do get a specialty pilot that enhance what it can do. And that's kind of par for the course now. All right, let's go ahead and take just a quick look at the initial score here. 8 kills. I thought I was going to get 9. Miscounted there. And 3.3 million. Not horribly bad. Puts me on top of the heap here for the game. So let's hop into another match and continue the discussion. Alrighty, guys. Let's go ahead and let's tear into it here. Springfield map. 500-meter weapons, 600-meter weapons on the ultimate Ares over there. This might get entertaining. This is definitely one of those maps where the Crisis Reaper, Behemoth Prisma, anything with long range weapons does very, very well on this map. And it'll be the same when the Yam map, Yamato or Yamantau, drops. It'll be those type of bots will do very well on that as well. Here, this is going to be a little bit of work. Now, you could use, I think they're called the Yojays. Now, you could, if you had a Han pilot and those new laser weapons, put them on here, 3 of them. This would actually be pretty destructive. I would almost think this would be, I compared it in the last match, saying this is kind of like the Seraph. And maybe a little closer comparison would be the Emoji. So maybe we're going to be looking at a nerf to the Emoji coming up. You very well could see a nerf, because a lot of people run that as their air bot, basically their air support firepower. Now this here might sub in and take that place. This has got more firepower than the Emoji, a little shorter flight time, but you could put those longer range laser weapons on here, and I think it would be very, very, very effective. Okay, let's go ahead and, we got, people have been running Menders out here today. I've seen lots of Menders, and without the specialty pilot, the Menders aren't that fantastic. I mean, they're good. They'll heal up. They are little micro tanks, but it really takes that specialty pilot to turn them into something. There's a nice takeout right there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have fun with this. I'm not going to call this a balance bot, because nothing hitting the game right now is balanced when it first comes out. And this is our first run on this. So I really got to withhold my judgment saying this is going to be, this is going to be a perfectly balanced build when it comes out. And they're going to buff this, I think. They're going to probably beastie it up for the next couple test servers because we got a good month to go here before we even know what's going on with this as a live server capable bot. But as I see it right now, I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be very, very fun to run. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out the ultimate Ares. Let's give this guy a little love right here. There we go. Got rid of him. Sweet. Almost didn't even need the shield for that. So let's go ahead and get up behind cover here. A lot of people got the stakes. That's a Strider. Not a Strider, but a Raker. That's a Raker with harpoons on it. Okay, suppress. That's not actually a bad build. I think that's entertaining. Okay, that's something. If I had one, I probably would run it. That'd be kind of fun to run. Be a good 1v1 brawler doing suppression. Like I said, entertaining. Okay, we're going to have to get behind cover here. I got 2 rooks right in front of me. That's brutal. I mean, seriously. I mean, we can, with these new weapons, these new grenade launchers, I was expecting maybe do a little more blast damage and bypass the physical shielding a little bit, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. So I was kind of hoping those weapons would be a little better. So I'm going to have to hold on. Ooh, here we go. Look at this. Here comes a rook. He's going to come up short, so I'm going to hop right down here. And I came up a little short. Yeah, that was 2 missed. That was 2 missed putts right there. If this was golfing, we would both be in trouble. Let's go ahead and move back here. Oh yeah, both those rooks are here. It's a good thing this thing has like 1.3 million in structure. I can get my shield back. I'm just going to just hide my cover here a little bit. Then we're going to work on this guy right here. Now let's give him a little love. Boom. Bump him. And now let's get him off the battlefield. There we go. There's a nice Titan Slayer. I think definitely with the pilot coming out, guys, you can build, like I've got this structure to be a damage soaked tank right now. This can it's not going to be beat up by regular bots with the amount of damage resistance this has and sheer hit points. It'll be Titans, it'll be a brawl, but this thing is going to be very, very capable as a solo running player. Now, let's go ahead and I'm just going to get my shield back here. See how quick that came back? That's what that specialty pilot does. Brings that thing back fast. Oh, I was hoping I'd get the kill on that one. Okay, let's see if we can't get the Minos out of here. Oh, didn't get him either. Oh, this should be this would be a 12-13 kill match, I think, if I could just get some of these kills that other people are picking up here, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and give this guy a little love here. Shoot up on him. Cut everyone off. You are mine. There. Didn't let anyone else have him. I wanted that kill. But like I was saying, you can build this several ways, and I built this as a damage-soaked tank. Now, you can build this. There are speed skills. I mean, you have so many skills. We're talking 10 skills, skill slots that you can put in there. So you can customize your Titan way more than you ever could a bot with those many skills. You can build a super speedster. This thing would be actually moving really quick with all the speed skills that are available. You can also have repair on here. You can make this definitely an assaulter with you have damage increase style skills as well. So the era of Titans is now here, guys. We're just fine tuning it, getting it ready to drop. Once these new pilots hit the battlefield, we are going to be looking at some, massive gameplay adjustments for players, especially when you see these Titans drop. If you have a standard bot, your Crisis Reaper is going to do okay, but I think even a maxed out Crisis Reaper is going to have problems taking out a maxed out Rook with all the pilot skills that are available. It's going to take, you're not going to 1, 2, or 3 volley this thing. It's just not going to happen. Not the way it is right now, especially in test server. Get rid of him. Someone got him. I thought I was going to get him also. Well, another kill that kind of got shoveled out from underneath me. Okay. Oh, there's one right there. There we go. There's an Ophion. And, let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of this one first. There we go. It's a nice triple kill. So this has been a fun test server, guys. Not glitchy. I would really like, the Titan is as close to what you're going to see in live server because you do have pilots here. I'd really like to see some pilot skills for the actual bots. So we can kind of see how those stack up against this. But right now, definitely, guys, Titans are going to dominate the game again. And it cycles, that's just a normal cycle in the game now. One set of bots or titans will dominate, and it'll be another one will. It's just kind of lather, rinse, and repeat. We kind of cycle through it like a corkscrew. It just keeps going over time. So we're just going to have to adapt to it. But definitely, I think I'm going to be dreading the next evolution in the Age of Titans on the battlefield. Okay, I think that's about it, guys. Yeah, we've pounded them out, got rid of them. I think I got 8, maybe 9 kills, or I should have had like 12 or 13. But what can you do? I mean, everyone gets a shot at it, and they can pilfer one out from underneath me. That's okay. I'm not too upset by that. All right, let's take a look here. Yep, I'll be giving my feedback shortly. 9 kills, 1 beacon cap, 6.7 million. Not too horribly bad. All right, let's hop into the hangar real quick, and I'll give you my wrap up. Alrighty, guys, here we are. We're back in the hangar. I'm just going to give you my quick wrap up from the test server. I'm only going to do one video from here this week. The new Ophion, very interesting. I think it's going to be a fun bot to run. We'll see how it evolves over the next several test servers, whether it's going to come out as a balanced bot or a absolute monster. We'll have to wait and see. We looked at the Crisis Reaper. In test server, it was a monster in test server. It's a monster in live server. So that we could see. But this here, it's just been fun to play. It's not super overwhelming here, so maybe, just maybe, it'll come out balanced. We'll see. The Ultimate Ares, of course, I think this is the biggest boondoggle that I've ever seen. It's going to be a 10 million gold per spin type setup again, I'm sure of it. And the only people who are going to be seeing those bad boys over there are the people who are probably having a 7-figure income, who can afford to fork out, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for gold to get yourself into it. Unless Pixonic learned from this last one and how badly the YouTube community and the gaming community responded to it. Maybe they'll ratchet it down, and we'll see. Maybe make it more reasonable, but I doubt it. It's a cash cow, and really, they're more of a status thing. They're not going to impact the game that much. They're not that special. They're not that over the top. They just look really funky. And of course, we've all done a lot with the Titans and the Titan pilots now. Serious threat on the battlefield coming, guys. Titans are going to dominate. You're going to want to make sure when you are in live server gameplay, everyone spawns their Titans at about the same time. If you spawn it too early, you're going to wipe out a bunch of bots, but you're going to force their Titans out. And if they all come out in one big swath, and you're out there with regular bots, you're going to get destroyed because these things are going to be ridiculously over the top. And of course, with 10 skill slots to fill up, and you're going to be using platinum and gold to level those beasts up, you're going to be talking ridiculously expensive as well. So look forward to it, guys. The pay-to-win era of Titans is a-coming, and it is going to be nasty. Alrighty, guys, time to bail out of here. I'd say something about the new weapons. The new blast, your Scorchers, your Incinerator, and your Scalds, they're about the same, guys. They're fun weapons, and I think they're going to come out pretty balanced. I think they're going to be okay. But I'm not going to say that they're over the top weapons. They're only 500-meter weapons. They're like the laser weapons are 1,000+ meters and just zip you to pieces. So and those might actually be pretty good. But I think that's enough from the test server here. Gave them some good opinions. We can continue the discussion down in the comments if you want. Alrighty, guys, let's bail out of here. This is Tony from the test server. And if you like what you're seeing and hearing, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications. That way you know when I'm dropping it. Alright, guys, stay safe and healthy. Watch out for each other. I'll catch you on the battlefield.